English Literature. Multiple choice questions, page 226. 1. Quote, I firmly believe that the poetical performance of Wordsworth is after that of Shakespeare and Milton, of which all the world now recognizes the worth, undoubtedly the most considerable in our language from the Elizabethan to the present time. Stop, unquote. Identify the critic who wrote these lines in appreciation of Wordsworth poetry. A. Matthew Arnold, B. Harford, C. Charles Lamb, D. Ruskin. Answer A. 2. Which of the following arrangements of Wordsworth poetry is in the correct chronological sequence? Answer C. The descriptive sketches, the lyrical ballads, the prelude, the excursion, the white doe of Rylstone, Peter Well, Yarrow Revisited. Number 3. Wordsworth accepted the poet laureateship after the death of Robert Southey in answer C. 1843. 4. Our birth is but a sleep and forgetting. The soul that rises with us, our life's star, hath had elsewhere its setting, and cometh from afar. These lines occur in A. The Prelude, B. Tintern Abbey, C. Ode to the Intimations of Immortality, D. The Excursion. Answer C. 5. Coleridge's aim in the lyrical ballads was A. to deal with supernatural element, B. to make the unfamiliar familiar, C. both A and B, D. none. Answer C. 6. Wordsworth's purpose in the lyrical ballads was to A. make the familiar unfamiliar, B. make unfamiliar familiar, C. both A and B, D. none. Answer A. 7. Wordsworth died in answer D. 1950. 8. Quote, an archangel dash a little damaged, unquote. Who used this phrase for S.T. Coleridge? A. Charles Lamb, B. Matthew Arnold, C. Rickett, D. Charles Reed. Answer D. I think the answer for question 7 would be 1850, not 1950. There is a printing mistake. 9. Who summed up Coleridge's personality in the following lines? Quote, a man of gigantic genius, he was absolutely wanting in willpower, and his slavery to opium, which lasted many years, helped him still further to paralyze his energies. So the divinely gifted Coleridge stumbled through life, dreaming great dreams and projecting great books, but the dreams were never realized, and the books were never written, stop, unquote. A. Arnold, B. Hudson, C. Wordsworth, D. Pater. Answer B. Hudson. 10. Which of the following arrangements of Coleridge's works is in the correct chronological sequence? Answer A. Religious Musings, The Destiny of Nations, Ode to the Departing Year, France, an Ode, The Rime of the Ancient Mariner, Christabel, Kubla Khan, Frost at Midnight. Page 227, question 11, quote, it was agreed that my endeavor should be directed to persons and characters, supernatural or at least romantic, yet so as to transfer from our inward nature a human touch and a semblance of truth sufficient to procure for these shadows of imagination that willing suspension of disbelief for the moment, which constitutes poetic faith. Stop, unquote. Who wrote these lines? A. Wordsworth in the preface of the lyrical ballad. B. Coleridge in Biographia Literaria. C. Shelley in The Necessity of Atheism. D. Robert Southey in Thalba in Destroyer. Answer B. 12. Quote, at school he had been a playless daydreamer, yet even in those days, he gathered around him a host of admiring listeners once he had begun to talk. Stop, unquote. Identify the poet about whose personality this opinion referred to. A. Lord Byron. B. P.B. Shelley. C. S.T. Coleridge. D. William Blake. Answer C. 13. O lady, exclamation, we receive what we give, and in our life does nature live. These lines occur in A. Coleridge's Ode to Dejection, B. Wordsworth's Ode on the Intimations of Immortality, C. Shelley's The Revolt of Islam, D. Byron's Child, C-H-I-L-D-E, Herald. Answer A. 14. The Lady of the Lake is written by A. William Wordsworth, B. Robert Burns, C. Sir Walter Scott, D. John Keats. Answer C. 15. Browning and Shelley denounced Wordsworth as a, quote, lost leader, unquote, and a, quote, moral eunuch, E-U-N-U-C-H, unquote, respectively, because A. Wordsworth became a Tory, accepted laureateship and conservative ideology. B. Wordsworth was disillusioned with France. C. Wordsworth accepted the status quo of England towards the end of his career. D. All these three. Answer A. 16. Quote, I woke up one morning and found myself famous. Stop, unquote. Identify the poet who made this comment about his own popularity. A. John Keats. B. Lord Byron. C. S.T. Coleridge. D. Robert Southey. Answer B. Lord Byron. 17. Who is, quote, the most splendid example we have of the struggling, winning and losing, enjoying and scorning, aspiring and falling, loving and hating human spirits. Stop, unquote, question mark. A. P.B. Shelley. B. William Wordsworth. C. Lord Byron. D. John Keats. Answer C. 18. Which of the following arrangements of Byron's poems is in correct chronological sequence? Answer B. Hour of Idleness, Bride of Abydos, Siege of Corinth, The Prisoner of Chillon, Manfred, Hebrew Melodies, The Curse of Minerva, Child Herald, The Vision of Judgment, Don Juan. 19. In 1809, Lord Byron bitterly condemned his critics in A. The London Magazine, B. The Edinburgh Review, C. The English Birds and Scottish Reviewers, D. The Blackwood Magazine. Answer C. 20. The term Byronism or Byronic hero implies the qualities of answer A. Passion, adventure, romance, impulsiveness, unconstancy, personal fascination, light-heartedness, irresponsibility, isolation and loneliness, rebellion and negation. Page 228, 21. Who among the following earned the title of, quote, the founder of and chief exemplar of the Satanic School of Poetry, unquote, question mark. A. John Milton. B. Lord Byron. C. P.B. Shelley. D. Thomas Hood. Answer B. Lord Byron. 22. Lord Byron was a great interpreter of A. Revolutionary idealism. B. Revolutionary iconoclasm. C. Political revolution. D. None. Answer B. 23. The Necessity of Atheism, a revolutionary pamphlet, caused ... to be expelled from Oxford. Fill up the blank from one of the correct names given below. A. Byron, B. William Godwin, C. Shelley, D. Charles Lamb. Answer C. 24. Who said about Shelley, quote, he was alone the perfect singing god, semicolon. His thoughts, words and deeds all sang together, unquote, question mark. A. Arnold, B. William Morris, C. Swinburne, D. Lamb. Answer C. 25. Matthew Arnold observed about Shelley's poetry that, answer A, he, quote, is a beautiful and ineffectual angel, beating in the void his luminous wings in vain, unquote, stop. 26. Shelley's The Revolt of Islam was written in 1817 under the title of A. The Deformed Transformed, B. The Cenci, C-E-N-C-I, C. Aleister or the Spirit of Solitude, D. Queen Mob. Answer C. 27. On whose tomb the following words are carved, quote, here lies one whose name was written in water, unquote. A. Shelley, B. Keats, C. Byron, D. Coleridge. Answer B. Keats. 28. Keats as a poet is abundantly and enchantingly sensuous, unquote. Who pronounced this judgment about the poetry of Keats? A. Swinburne, B. Walter H. Pater, C. Matthew Arnold, D. S. A. Brooke. Answer C. 29. Who said Keats was a Greek? A. Arnold, B. Swinburne, C. Byron, D. Shelley. Answer D. Shelley. 30. Keats' odes are, quote, comparable to nothing in English literature, save the works of Shakespeare's maturity, stop, unquote. Who among the following made this observation? A. Sidney Colvin, B. Middleton Murray, C. Matthew Arnold, D. C. M. Bowra. Answer B. Middleton Murray. 31. Which of the following arrangements consist of the odes of Keats? Answer D. To a Nightingale, On the Poets, To Autumn, To Indolence, To Psyche, On a Grecian Urn, On Melancholy. 32. Which of the following arrangements of poems is in correct chronological sequence? Answer A. Thalba, The Destroyer, Twopenny Postbag, The Comic Annual, The Rural Muse, Up the Rhine. 33. Charles Lamb began his literary career with the publication of A. Tales from Shakespeare, B. Tale of Rosamund Grey, C. South Sea House, D. The Adventures of Ulysses. Answer B. Page 229. 34. In Lamb's first essay, South Sea House, appeared in the London Magazine in, answer B, 1820. 35. Who is known as Elia, the prince among English essayists? A. William Hazlitt, B. John Ruskin, C. Charles Lamb, D. Robert Southey. Answer C. 36. Charles Lamb's sister appears in his essays under the name of A. Mary Lamb, B. Bridget Elia or Bridget, C. Frederick Myriot, Myrryat, D. None. Answer B. Bridget Elia or Bridget. 37. Who remarked Charles Lamb as a, quote, scorner of the field, unquote, because of his disinterestedness in politics? A. P.B. Shelley, B. Leigh Hunt, C. William Wordsworth, D. Thomas De Quincey. Answer C. 38. Who wrote the English comic writers and the spirit of the age? A. Charles Lamb, B. Matthew Arnold, C. William Hazlitt, D. Sir Walter Scott. Answer C. William Hazlitt. 39. The Confessions of an English Opium Eater is written by A. Thomas D. Quincy, B. Charles Lamb, C. Robert Southey, D. Leigh Hunt. Answer A. 40. Quote, literature of power is to teach, semicolon, and literature of knowledge is to move, stop. Hence, comma, the first is rudder, R-U-D-D-E-R, comma, the second an or a soil, stop, unquote. Who made the distinction between the literature of knowledge and the literature of power? A. S. T. Coleridge, B. Thomas D. Quincy, C. Matthew Arnold, D. William Hazlitt. Answer B. 41. Which of the following sounds is not a guttural, G-U-T-T-U-R-A-L? Answer D. P. 42. Which of the following consonants is not considered redundant? Answer C. R. 43. In which meter is Shelley's Ode to the West Wind written? A. Terza rima, B. Ottava rima, C. Spenserian stanza, D. Blank verse. Answer A. 44. Who wrote the following lines? Quote, it's sweet to hear the watchdog's honest bark, bay deep-mouthed welcome as we near our home. Unquote. A. Shakespeare, B. Byron, C. Pope, D. Robert Bridges. B. Answer B. Byron. 45. Who wrote the following lines? Quote, the cock's shrill clarion, comma, and the echoing horn, comma, no more shall rouse than from their lowly bed. Unquote. A. Milton, B. Donne, C. Gray, D. Cowper. Answer C. 46. The Life of Sir Walter Scott was written by A. Leigh Hunt, B. Robert Southey, C. Lockhart, D. W. S. Landor. Answer C. Lockhart. 47. In which year Waverley, the very first novel of Scott's Waverley series, was published? Answer C. 1814. 48. Sir Walter Scott brought to the historical novel, answer A, a knowledge that was pedantically exact but manageable, comma, wide and beautiful. To the sum of this knowledge he added a life-giving force, comma, a vitalizing energy, comma, an insight and a general dexterity that made his historical novel on entirely new species. 49. Which of the following arrangements of Jane Austen's novels is in correct chronological sequence? Answer C. Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility, Northanger Abbey, Mansfield Park, Emma, Persuasion. Page 230. 50. Rebecca and Rowena appear as dull heroines in Sir Walter Scott's A. Quentin Durward, D-U-R-W-A-R-D, B. Ivanhoe, C. The Heart of Midlothian, D. The Bride of Lammermoor. Answer B. Ivanhoe. 51. Which of the following novels is not written by Sir Walter Scott? Answer. A. The Knight of Gyn, G-Y-N-N-E, B. The Fortunes of Nigel, C. The Black Dwarf, D. The Two Drovers. Answer A. 52. Elizabeth Bennet and Darcy are characters in Jane Austen's A. Northanger Abbey, B. Sense and Sensibility, C. Pride and Prejudice, D. Emma. Answer C. 53. Who is known as, quote, the peasant poet, unquote? A. John Clare, B. Robert Burns, C. Robert Southey, D. Sir Walter Scott. Answer A. 54. Mr. Collins is a character in A. Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, B. Scott's Rob Roy, C. Maria Edgeworth's Castle Recreant. D. Thomas Love Peacock's Nightmare Abbey. Answer A. 55. Which of the following works has been called the Magna Carta of Romanticism? A. Biographia Literaria. B. Lyrical Ballads. C. Defense of Poetry. D. The Spirit of the Age. Answer B. Lyrical Ballads. 56. Who wrote, quote, Nectar in a Sieve, unquote? A. Mulk Raj Anand. B. Manohar Malgonkar. C. Kamla Markandia. D. Perlis Bach. Answer C. 57. The Good Earth was written by A. Raja Rao. B. R.K. Narayan. C. Pearl S. Bach. D. Kamala Markandia. Answer C. Pearl Bach. 58. The writer of The Dove Found No Rest is A. Perlis Bach. B. Hemingway. C. Raja Rao. D. Dennis Stoll. Answer D. Dennis Stoll. 59. Who wrote So Many Hungers? A. Bhavani Bhattacharya. B. Kamala Markandeya. C. Manohar Malgonkar. D. Chaman Nahal. Answer A. Bhavani Bhattacharya. 60. The main theme of So Many Hungers is A. Necessity of a revolution. B. Degradation of humanity. C. Description of nature. D. Vision of India as a developed country. Answer B. Degradation of humanity. 61. Who said about Shaw, quote, he studied every known theory of socialism, unquote? A. Hudson. B. Hugh Walker. C. Henderson. D. Leguy. Answer C. Henderson. 62. Who is the writer of, quote, The Middleman and Other Stories, unquote? A. Mulk Raj Anand. B. Bharati Mukherjee. C. Tagore. D. Premchand. Answer B. Bharati Mukherjee. 63. Which one of the following is not an example of, quote, fine writing, unquote, according to Professor Terry Eagleton of St. Catherine College, University of Oxford? A. Lamb. B. Macaulay. C. Mill. D. Darwin. Answer D. Darwin. 64. Which one among the following cannot be considered an early Indian English poet? A. Henry Derozio. B. Toru Dutt. C. Manmohan Ghosh. D. Kamala Das. Answer D. Kamala Das. 65. Who declared at the world, quote, sing the song of his experience? A. Shivkumar. B. Nissim Ezekiel. C. K.N. Daruwala. D. Jayantoma Patra. Answer B. Nissim Ezekiel. 66. Who said, quote, I only know how to work at one poem at a time, comma, stitch by stitch, unquote? A. Nissim Ezekiel. B. A.K. Ramanujan. C. Shiv K. Kumar. D. Arun Kolatkar. Answer B. A.K. Ramanujan. 67. Cicero was a Roman. A. Philologist. B. Physician. C. Orator. D. None. Answer C. Orator. Page 231. 68. Who is the writer of, quote, Gita Rahasya, unquote? A. Tulsidas. B. Vivekananda. C. Shivananda. D. B.G. Tilak. Answer D. 69. The Annals, the Scholar Gypsy, the great modern melancholy, is spiritualized into a symbol of A. the advent of a new age, B. mystery and dreams, C. a source of poetic inspiration, D. an expectation of some divine dispensation. Answer B. mystery and dreams. 70. The Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam was translated into English by A. Robert Browning. B. Tennyson. C. Fitzgerald. D. Hopkins. Answer C. Fitzgerald. 71. Mayakovsky was the famous poet of A. France. B. Italy. C. Austria. D. Russia. Answer D. Russia. 72. Marquis originally wrote his, quote, 100 Years of Solitude, unquote, in A. French, B. German, C. Spanish, D. Italian. Answer C. 73. The word dialogue. 73. The word dialogue, D-I-A-L-O-G-U-E, is derived from dialogos, D-I-A-L-O-G-O-S, which is a German word, B Latin word, C French word, D Greek word. Answer D Greek word. 74. The word strength, S-T-R-E-N-G-T-H, is derived from strengthu, S-T-R-E-N-G-T-H-U, which is a French word, a Latin word, an English word, an Italian word. Answer an English word. 75. Who said, quote, poets are the unacknowledged legislators of the world, quote, unquote. Who said, quote, poets are the unacknowledged legislators of the world, unquote. A. Shelley, B. Keats, C. Byron, D. Coleridge. Answer A. 76. In which of Shakespeare's plays does Lancelot Gobbo appear? A. Tempest, B. The Merchant of Venice, C. Winter's Tale, D. Cymbeline. Answer B. The Merchant of Venice. 77. In which year did Tagore receive the Nobel Prize? Answer B. 1913. 78. In which year did the Bolshevik Revolution take place? Answer D. 1917. 79. From the poem of which poet did E. M. Forster take the name of his novel, A Passage to India? A. Frost, B. Sandberg, C. Whitman, D. Yeats. Answer C. Whitman. 80. Identify Emily Bronte's novel in the following. A. Persuasion, B. Wuthering Heights, C. Jane Eyre, D. Middlemarch. Answer B. Wuthering Heights. 81. Which one is believed to be the first English tragedy? A. Gorbodue, Gorbodue, B. The Spanish Tragedy, C. Dr. Faustus, D. The Jew of Malta. Answer A. 82. Which of the following works is not by Milton? A. Paradise Lost, B. Tu Penseroso, C. Lycidas, D. Maud, M-A-U-D. Answer D. 83. Music at Night is a book of essays by A. A.G. Gardiner, B. Bertrand Russell, C. Aldous Huxley, D. Chesterton. Answer C. 84. The character of Sherlock Holmes was created by A. Arthur Conan Doyle, B. Hazlitt, C. I.A. Richards, D. Agatha Christie. Answer A. 85. Who pruned the draft of the wasteland to about one-third of its original length? A. I.A. Richards, B. W.B. Yeats, C. Ezra Pound, D. Virginia Woolf. Answer C. 86. Who wrote the preface to the Gitanjali? A. W.B. Yeats, B. T.S. Eliot, C. Auden, D. Philip Larkin. Answer A. 87. What can be said to be the tragic flaw in Hamlet? Answer A. Revenge, B. Indecisiveness, C. Hastiness, D. Suspicion. Answer B. 88. Who said the following words, quote, there is providence even in the fall of a sparrow? A. Tennyson, B. Shelley, C. Keats, D. Eliot. Answer C. 89. Who wrote the Spanish tragedy? A. Shakespeare, B. Thomas Kyd, C. Marlowe, D. Lyly. Answer B.